Morning, morning, sir. We a little bit early today. These fit speakers tonight, something that worries me. Got even like fit share Warsh speaking at top of the hour. Obviously got a CPI dropping. I'm good. Yo, Luca, because I'm used to Ninja. I've been using this for like a long time. Also got like my own assisted algorithm in here. I mean, it's not that complicated, but I don't have that anywhere else. Something I should fine tune, to be honest. It's a very trending momentum based assisted algo, you could call it. Like you really need, like in the market's trending, this shit is shit. Only thing you need to do is be good at identifying when the market's trending and when it's not. Yeah, so it's very nuanced, right? So this is why something that's trending doesn't work in a range, obviously. This is why for me it's assisted. Like it will show me the color. Like in my headphones, there's at the moment there's like a sound beeping whenever the color. Oh, it's ES is making the sound. But when the shaded area comes, every bar that closes, there's like a sound popping up in my ear, telling me to pay attention. It's just you need to see, or definitely for me, like for example, have the patience when things are switching up. Like for example, why is that not working? So for example, yesterday we opened up like under the POC from the overnight, which is going to be that purple line, that magenta line. And so for me, the plays to the downside were valid, especially once we start trading under that first deviation. So these make sense. These make sense until it doesn't. And then price confirms a higher high. As long as we don't create new lows in this example, because we're not really that trending, if that makes sense. Like this is a very low time frame where a trend is easier to establish, but also easier to get faked out, right? So I gotta be on tip of my toes. But that works really beautiful until price really starts to chop around. Obviously, you just gotta understand in what market environment you're trading. And for me, because I'm streaming, I really need a lot of more patience with the stream. Because, for example, yesterday, I don't know where it was. Probably went long somewhere here. But I understood, like I was anticipating price to be in a trending environment. I need to wait for price to confirm above that level and then look for that signal. If I don't have that patience, then I'm just getting wrecked, right? What happened yesterday before I ended the stream, when the stream ended, I was just waiting for price to, I captured this one here, not the whole way, just a small bit of it, and then here on the move. So you mean like when it's like flat, like for example, like so. This is ES today, right? So this is your lower and your upper deviation. When they are like flat, like that's an obvious sign price is not moving in one direction. It works beautiful, right? In this, yeah. Choo choo choo. But because I switched back to Ninja, I need to put in some work for my ranging entries, because at the moment I don't really enter ranging. You could just use momentum flips. This is a very low time frame, right? But then still, for me, do I really want to go short here? I might just wait for price to set up like on my momentum based strategy, because the ranges are that huge. In a range it will set up, not always, but I think the day before it did too. It's a little bit more finicky. Just gotta be aware, because this was the day prior. For example, this is that first upper deviation. Price is kind of ranging, but strength is showing, and that was NFP. Holy shit. Damn, ES moves more than NQ. Dude, this is crazy. Maybe bookmap instead of deep charts. Not sure why I would do that. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Where's my... Financial Jews have been struggling when news goes on. So that's good news. It's lower than prior and lower than expected. I'm just really worried about this right here. I have Fed speakers, top of the hour. After the open, we got the Fed chair talking. I'm not a fan of that. We'll see what happens. So at the moment, if you open anything above prior range high, we're opening with a gap, so that opens up for price to trade with some more conviction. So that's good. Also here on Ninja, I can code myself. So for example, all the lines you see on my chart, those are all market profile, all highs, value levels, POCs to use as support or targets. Something I can't do in deep charts, for example. it's yeah, just simple things. Or for example, like this 15-minute IB, like doesn't need to be the 15-minute IB, you can set it up. I created this for myself. Like I can't do that in deep charts. Like for example, this is a cool stat. Like this blue line, the protection level, has a 92% chance of hitting in the last 14 seconds, 14 sessions. Meaning, if price confirms outside of that range, there's a 95, I mean, it doesn't have to be that side, but there's a 90% chance if a setup sets up, that level gets hit. That's fucking good, right? Obviously, there's a lot of fuckery with Trump news here. And this is a beautiful one. Like, eventually confirm above, setup is above, target, boom. That were only the one thing to do. Confirm below, target protection level, boom. It's basically the only thing I should do, I think. Confirm below, target level, boom. Let's switch from deep charts to what's your protection level? Oh, it's just one of the deviations from the initial balance. No, it's yeah. You see that very well, sir. But the thing is, if you just put on that level, you're not gonna see that. I coded it that in a way that it calculates prior sessions. Like, wait, let me load more days. In 1 second here. Right, so like 36 days, and it's even higher. It's 94%, 95 almost. So it has a very high hit rate if price is outside of that IB. It's a very high hit rate. I mean, if I could code it to only do that, maybe. I mean, it has a freaking 95% hit rate at the moment. The problem is, for example, this here is fucking Trump shit. Talking some shit about, yeah, the first 15. Talking some shit about whatever. And then it breaks and it hits it, and then the whole trade is gone, right? So that's a little bit of a thing. I also know a guy that waits for a close outside of the 15, just a 5-minute close, and then plays these targets. But his stop is like, I think it was this session, yeah. His stop was like right here. So he used the whole range to target this, for example. And then, for example, when price pulls back, he will add even into that position and wait for a return. There is ways to do it. Or we could just trade the lower time frames and just wait for that to happen. So whenever it trades below it and it sets up below it, that's a no-brainer. Like again here too, confirms below. Like even on this time frame, this is 1000 tick. It sets up, boom. Here too, boom. Here too, boom. Even the other side, boom. I mean, I think this is the only thing I should be doing. Yeah, there's more data needed, as in, for example, how do I show this? Oh shit. Wait, give me 1 second here. Let me show you something. I'm gonna fuck up my charts, but that's probably Right, either way, so it, just from looking at this, like price goes more up than down, right? So it could be as simple as, but you need the data, right? You need to backtest it for a long period of time. Like a year is not long enough. You need more. For example, to only use the long side because things are only bullish, more bullish than bearish. Like things go up way more than they go down. It's things like that. Like just putting the orb together. I don't know. But yeah, it's something to think about because it could simplify trading. It could very well simplify it. It's something that's been on my mind. And just it's yeah. And that's usually what it comes down to, right? It's just patience, especially on an orb, or just wait for this to break and then zoom in on the lower time frame and then only start to push buttons because that's clearly the orb is a 15-minute initial balance. So when it breaks out of it, it's out of balance, meaning trading strategies are more likely to work. So that should be the only thing I should be doing. Really, do not overcomplicate too much. Yeah, so at the moment I'm using market profile. It's somewhat the same. The levels are just going to be a little bit different. This is time based. It's not volume based. But the idea stays the same. So for example, a few plays I would do if the market would open here. One, if it goes up, goes up. If it goes down, gap close. Those are two plays. If you open here, we close the gap. We trade back into value, and I haven't had it traded yet, for example, value rotation of that move. So that's a play. The initial balance, hourly initial balance, fail or break. It's just things can get very complicated, and when things start getting complicated and one gets tired trading during the session, it's very easy to get trapped in your head and do things that you shouldn't be doing. And there's just days where price is so balanced, it takes like a long time. As in there, it's like past lunchtime. When she really starts breaking, that's like an hour after lunchtime. Sometimes patience is all you need. And usually patience is all I lack. Especially in a system like this with a time frame that low as it is. Same thing yesterday, right? So it's either playing the fade, which I also saw. I just didn't push the button because it didn't really set up on top for me. I played short lower. But expected value wise, trade location wise, this is more ideal. So yesterday, same thing, around the same time, like an hour before lunch. After things really started having some more momentum to one side. This one too, like it's fairly balanced, even though it's on fuckery. Again, like against lunchtime, like a little bit before, she starts getting that momentum. like more than not, she does that, right? It's not always that she opens up and just rips in one direction. As much I would love that. Hello, sir. How you doing, man? Didn't you win an account like late a few days back? Let me see. Yeah, it did. Yesterday. Still waiting for the code, sir. Still waiting for the code. Usually it gets back to me sooner than that. If he doesn't respond, if he doesn't send, I will ask him again. What's up? Who's that? Luffy? Who's that? Why so quick? I'm testing OBS here. I feel it's going way better than the previous streaming software I was using. That's good. No lag is good. I'm just really worried about all those fit talkers. That's usually not a good thing for the market to trend. Probably retraces it all though. Screens glow in the midnight blue. Numbers dance, I read the clues. Orderflow whispers through the tape. What lights? You crazy? I'm not gonna blind myself here. I'm also like super zoomed out on this, on everything. Decrease brightness, sir. I will see you after stream. What's up with the stream? Might be OBS. Got a feeling it's gonna be a funky session. My thoughts are the only thought I have is that these fit talkers are not to my liking, and this starts half an hour after the market opens. We just dropped some numbers, so he's gonna be talking about those numbers. I think, if I'm not wrong, yeah, see here, end of the month we got a rate statement, so it's gonna be a lot of talk about that probably, I think. I'm not sure if those are all voting members. I'm really not sure, probably. So ideally, we use value from yesterday as support and somewhat go up. But this is like a new spike, so chances of this just fading it all, getting back into value, so do some more business like yesterday. Kind of need to wait at least like 10 more minutes to make a game plan. Kind of need to see where the market closes or like the overnight. Ideally, we close above prior range high. We'll see. We'll see. Yo, Luffy, you know what I want to buy? Jeez, where was it? Yeah, this is what I want to buy, Luffy. This shit gets expensive quick though, but I really want it. Maybe put like a trading monitor on the side or something when the market's fucking ranging and just play a game, and then when it starts trending, trade. Might be a thing. Might be a thing. Just hook up more monitors. The first sticker pair. Yeah, we do need to pay out. That's the thing. Mafu. Or maybe just start trading like 20 Apex accounts or something on like 1 micro each. It's all shit, dude. It's all shit. They're all out there to get your money. You just need to find a firm that put you live, and just keep feeding that account. Also, whenever you hit like that amount of payout, like you should, in my opinion, not trade freaking prop firms. Like I see a lot of streamers that make a lot of money and then they're still freaking churning and burning prop firm accounts. That's just, I mean, what in the world? Churn and burn. That should be the goal, Luffy. That should be the goal. Like especially all those streamers that are getting those big payouts and they're still freaking churning, burning prop firm accounts. They're just there for the fees to claim from the commissions from using their code. Really, like if I was making that amount of money, I know. It's a waste. I think it's a waste of time because you're like, there's so many rules to it. Like you can't, if you're trading, if you get that many payouts, that like capital to trade with the freedom, it's a no-brainer. Like just trading a prop firm because of just trading a prop firm doesn't. At some point, it really doesn't make sense anymore. Really, it should be a stepping stone, and you should leave it behind and never look back. It's my opinion. The whole issue with my issue with that is they gamify it that much. Multiple accounts, all the rules, minimum requirements, maximum payout amount. People stay too long in that environment and that will just mess you up as a trader. I feel the quicker you just can go live, remove all the rules and just go, it's just going to be way better for a trader. That's what I think about it. This thing is very likely just to fill the gap. especially that news open here. I think this prior range high is going to be somewhat a line in the sand. If you can stay above it, obviously that's going to be looking really good for a move overnight higher. Let's get a naked point of control here, or like just target. Targets. If we stay above, that would be the most obvious thing to do. But I think it's more likely for price to fail, get back into value, or at least retest value, and see what it does. Do we continue down? Then I'm looking for the range lows. A POC. This is the thing, Luffy. You can't, like, for example, for me at least, I can't be going from the state of mind that I think it will do this. Always should be as neutral as possible, and always should be looking for invalidation points and bias your bias from that invalidation point, right? So for example, what I just did here, prior range high, it's a little bit of an invalidation point for me. I don't need to have a bias. I can just wait for the market to open up, see what it does. If we reject and go up, I'm long. If we fail and reject, I'm short, right? So trying to be as neutral as possible is kind of a key thing. Even though this is like a new spike, a lot of fuckery probably. If I look at ES is kind of somewhat more neutral. It didn't even, it took out the high and low from yesterday, but it's still inside of value, so it's very more balanced at the moment. Yeah, at the moment here, those levels, prior range higher, the POC, prior range higher. Those are these levels, and we get the initial balance from yesterday. Those are those three levels. So as long as we're above that, good. And probably for me to get short, I would want to see that first upper deviation here get broken. Use that as resistance for a potential short towards the POC from yesterday. We'll see if she sets up. Could also just wait for the 15 to close and see what's going on. She has been fairly, like last two sessions, yes, there's moves to capitalize on, but overall this is somewhat balanced. Day before too, like yesterday too, especially until lunchtime. Like there is moves to be made or potentially get involved into the fate of it towards the other side of the range. Kind of want to see what ES is doing right now. Like same setup-ish, the deviation, price rejecting it. or trading under it and then coming back to it and rejecting it. It's probably going to happen on open, so I'm probably not going to be involved up on open on that. Probably. It's kind of somewhat the same thing I would love to see on NASDAQ. It still has to happen here, right? Get that first upper deviation here. Like ES is already doing this.
Screens glow in the midnight blue. Numbers dance, I read the clues. Orderflow whispers through the tape. Every tick a new escape. I don't chase, I let it breathe. Delta tells me when to leave. Check spot hums a sweet refrain.
I really want to buy it.
Market sings inside my veins.
Damn, it's a big ass TV.
Deep just like my way.
Just like this.
Levels form, I won't stray.
Put your game here and then NQ here and on the left side ES. And just play a game until she starts trending and then just trade and just stay in that seed, right? Just not move out of it. I think I'm really gonna do that. Either way. I'm a little bit worried about those fit speakers, to be honest. It's not a good sign. All right, we just need a little bit more patience till the market open. I'm just gonna get something else to drink. I'll be right back.
Pre-market home, the sun will rise. Another day, another prize. The tape don't lie, the tape don't sleep. I ride the wave where sharks go deep, 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 Monday to Friday, I wake the feet up. Hammer on my face and the 808 speaker. Monday's first bell, I cut through static.
Like ES looks like he really wants to get back down to where the news dropped at the moment.
Orderflow, whispering where the big trays damage. Deep shots, glow, delta pain and lines. Volume profile stack where the truth hides. Earn to trade provides the capital. Bankroll heavy. I pull the trigger when the devils get sweaty. Eyes on the book, heartbeat sync with the bid. Aggressive drums in my chest, never rid. Layered voices echo to ghosts in my ear. Money moves violent when the signal is clear. Monday to Friday, I stream and I ride. Market open till lunch gets the tide. Deep charts, sort of flow, big trades survive. Delta and profiles keep the hustle alive. Earn to trade provides the capital we thrive.
The question is, do I load deep trades or not?
Six like a war zone. Charts be red, then they flip to chrome. Foot on the gas while the haters stall. I scout the movement, watch the liquidity fall. Tape tell stories, I read the confessions. Volume profiles carve out my impression. Stop loss is tight, profit target set. I swung the book like a vulture, no regret. Candle after candle, patterns comes fast. Delta spikes loud when I press. Layer vocals heavy over the snare. My shadow trays louder than the market glare. Monday to Friday, I stream and I ride.
Gonna need to load some freaking tick data. God damn it. Yo, Luffy, if you're still here, man, these are my big trades.
Yo, mic check 1 2. Streaming live from the hidden booth. Screens glowing in the dark where the real sharks make they mark.
Do I really need it? That's the question.
Deep charts up on the main screen flicking. Orderflow pattern stick like the tension. Watching the delta spike like a heartbeat jumping. Big trades coming in, feel the money pumping. Volume profile, paint the picture clear. See where the weak hand shed a tear. Options flow, whisper secrets, loud and true. This ain't no game, son, this what we do. From the hideout, encrypted feed, planting seeds, fulfilling
Yo, what? Where's my...
track the whale, see where they swimming. Before the herd,
that's not good. Why is that not?
live streaming the heat. Monday to Friday, can't miss a beat. Deep charts too, see the order flow bleed. Big trades calling, fulfilling the need. Delta screaming, volume profiles deep. Options flow secrets, the promises I keep from the shadow. Watch the market weak, this ain't no playground. This game I read. Break down the levels, set the trap tight. See the imbalance bathed in the screen's light. Gamma exposure, yeah, we track that too. Know the pressure point.
What? Why is my chart radar off?
These zones where the battles commence. We position early, building the defense. The chat going wild, but the focus stay cold. Reading the tape, watching the story unfold. This ain't no
The fuck is this shit?
financial warfare, nowhere to hide. The stream is live, the knowledge is power. Watch the clock tick minute by hour.
It does work though. Okay. We're up $40.
Monday to Friday, can't miss a beat. Deep charts too, see the order flow bleed. Big trades calling, fulfilling the need. Delta screaming, volume profiles deep. Options flow secrets, the promises I keep from the shadow. Watch the market weep, this ain't no playground. This game I reap. Friday sign off, stream cuts to black. Stack the gains, ain't looking back. Hideout secure, tools locked down tight. See y'all Monday for the next big fight. Mic drop, silent. The screens fade to gray. Another week conquer, another payday. Screens glow, midnight hour, numbers dance, feel the market power. Candles form on the deep chart streams, trading dreams in electric beams. Camel rise and feel the heat, bid and ask in rhythm beat. Liquidity is calling loud, money moves in the algorithm crowd. Big trades coming, feel the flow. Nasdaq futures, watch them grow. Give away time, the stream's alive.
So E is looking way more balanced at the open compared to prior range. The white one is US session. Opening up in the middle of it. Just as balanced as it gets. Nasdaq is slightly opening above prior range high. If they both were in the same shape, if price was trading above the highs too of ES, I would be more inclined to say that price has more probabilities of somewhat more of a ranging price action, trending price action, but ES is not looking like that at all. I think it's way more likely for Nasdaq to retest the puck. Basically a nice setup on ES here.
market never sleeps. We run, see y'all in the next one when the tape goes live. Raw unfiltered, we survive.
Question is, do I load more data? Just gets confusing real quick with too many market profile levels.
Check 1, 2. Streaming live from the hidden booth. Screens glowing in the dark, where the real sharks make they mark. Monday through Friday grind. Yeah. Deep charts up on the main screen flicking.
I'm just anticipating the same shit as before, prior days. At the initial balance is balance, obviously. Especially with those fit speakers. I could be wrong, but she's gonna have to prove me wrong.
Encrypted feed, planting seeds, fulfilling every greed, track the webs. See where they swimming before the herd even knows they're winning. Profile hideout, live streaming the heat, Monday to Friday, can't miss a beat. Deep charts tools, see the order flow bleed, big trades calling, fulfilling the need. Delta screaming, volume, profiles deep, options flow secrets, the promises I keep. From the shadow, watch the market weep. This ain't no playground, this game I read. Break down the levels, set the trap tight. See the imbalance bathed in the screen's light. Gamma exposure, yeah, we track that too. Know the pressure points before the move is through. Liquidity zones where the battles commence. We position early, building the defense. The check going wild, but the focus stay cold. Reading the tape, watching the story unfold. This ain't no hobby, just the street apply. Financial warfare, nowhere to hide. The stream is live, the knowledge is power. Watch the clock tick, minute by hour. Profile hideout, volume spikes, delta grows, options shift, deep charts low. The hideout hums, where the real money goes. Profile hideout, live streaming the heat, Monday to Friday, can't miss a beat.
Kind of want to create a big fat level. One in Q. at the prior range high, 29,752.50. Make it yellow. Line in the sand. Can't get more obvious than that, right?
I got the time today. I'm looking for all of the fades, want all of the smoke. All of my goals inside of the scope. I'm taking it healed and coming for more. Woke up, didn't even stretch. I'm placing my bets on myself. I be doing the most. Why you always talk like you wanted it goats? I ain't gotta speak cause I already know. This ain't been new to me, a news to me. I came out.
No trades as of yet. It's kind of look good for long, but as he is way more weaker in trading inside of here, I'm kind of holding back here. Also, like after that news, I kind of want to see teams line up, right? Especially I want to see Delta in my favor too. The fade on this move is too easy. Freaking candles are huge too. 43. Like my 40-point stop would be tight as fuck. Just looking at ES, because ES is really the one holding me back from long at the moment. You know, we got buyers stepping in here. Kind of made the move down, back. Still that news low here. He is going for the lows. Especially I'm waiting for that first minute to close. Move back to those news lows is looking very likely here. It's too early. Too early. Freaking ES was giving me the signs here to go short. Still dumping though. Should pull nasty Nas down. Alright, now I'm gonna be toast. Or she makes the move here. Struggling here though. Come on, ES, dump it. Oh, it's fucking bouncing on VWAP. Kinda wanna get out, I'm not gonna lie. Like NQ is lagging hard. Like it's not even moving. Like ES is dumping. It's on VWAP at the moment, obviously. Kinda wished NQ would made somewhat more of a move here. Maybe I should just go trade freaking ES instead of NQ. ES is moving cleaner than NQ at the moment. ES at VWAP. I need to protect myself. I'm trailing here. Out. Probably could have held on longer, but not a fan about ES like in the middle of VWAP at the moment. It's good to set up again real quick. And my E is setting up way better than NQ. Like way better. Maybe I really should start trading ES instead of freaking NQ. Even though NQ is ES bouncing. VWAP though. somewhat of a gnarly entry here, but I really expected it to go for the lowest here after that close. Got very close to my 40-point stop. It's the first upper deviation on in Q. Lots of buying coming in though on ES. Not the greatest confluence at the moment. Also, I kind of want to avoid trades inside of that first opening minute, that range from it. Like from an auction perspective, you see this as balance, like just as your 15-minute orb, 60-minute orb, whatever. But then the 1-minute orb, you could say, you try to push outside of balance, you push back inside, so that the direction becomes unclear. My first payout, what? I can't remember, dude. Can't remember. All I know, it's time for a new one. And the thing is, don't forget, we got like Fed speakers. Fed chairman is talking like top of the hour in 20 minutes. Which for me makes it more obvious price. It's not gonna trend. It's gonna wait for what he's got to say. Like ES is respecting VWAP. Beautiful here. Crazy. Kind of waiting for ES to show its cards. If it can break above that deviation, above those levels, I would be way more inclined to look for longs. At the moment, I think it's more obvious that she will gravitate back to VWAP. or do a little fake out. It's just very easy on my system to get trapped on these levels, even though this might play out. Got a lot of buying coming in. I'd rather wait. Yeah, look at freaking NQ. It's not even freaking moving. Like ES is breaking out right now to the upside. So look how lackluster freaking NQ is, right? So ES is moving. Like this is just moving. NQ is just not doing nothing. Have I been trading the wrong asset the whole time? Questions you should ask yourself. I feel like there's just no volume on NQ at the moment. Like ES is flying. Can we break out? Kind of want to see a breakout. Very unlikely though with freaking fit speakers. Do got a 15-minute close here. Balance much. Wait for the break. Fake out. What's up, Bilal? Man, I'm thirsty. Freaking ES looks so good. Man, I'm gonna be switching soon, I think. And this thing is moving. Nasdaq is freaking doing jack shit. $950 pips. Damn, what is that like? Oh, how many dollars is that? Got no idea, man. I don't trade ticks. Pips, I trade ticks. Oh, really? Not every day, though. Not every day. But one thing that's really obvious to me is that freaking Nasdaq is not having the volume at the moment. I could lower my time frame, but I don't really want to do that. Just need to be smart with the patience. The issue with this crap is fit share wars. That sucks. And we got fit speaker just after lunch for the rest of the evening. Like that will keep price range bounds for sure. This could be a nice time to play a game and just watch NQ when he is on the sides. Wouldn't they be laughing? Either way, getting distracted. Oh, it depends, man. I think gold is a more well-rounded asset, as in for Nasdaq, you really need to wait for US Open for the volume, and then still you can have this shit. Gold is like more of a Asia, London, US session volume-based asset, so there's volume all over. Wait, maybe we can look up. Oh, I definitely need a way lower time frame. That was a huge rip when she opened up. Damn. I imagine you were long before that and you just caught the whole move. Nice. Crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, she moves beautifully too. I just need a way lower time frame to deal with this shit. Like this even too hard. See, I'm on a real low time frame now. Would have caught it too if I would have pushed the button, obviously. I gotta stay away from NQ at the moment. Here too, beautiful. things trend, dude, this shit is fire, but just need to identify trends. Because when things are balanced, you'll just get wrecked. Yo, Luffy, do me one favor and look for a way to put on the 1 minute opening range on your chart, and then just every day wait for a price to break outside of it and then continue with your buys. Because this is a very obvious way of looking at the market. Like I said before, like 1 minute opening range. If this is the balance from the first minute, price pushes outside of it. Yes, the potential is there for continuation. If price goes back into it and starts trading inside of it, it's probably not going anywhere. Uploading videos about Orderflow, I really don't like to do that. I thought I was liking to do things like that, but I don't really like to teach like that. I feel like a really fucking furu, if that makes sense. Like, I see like a shit ton of people doing how-tos and this and whatnot, and I just don't feel good with it because I don't want to be like that. If that makes sense. Like, if I were to have like at least a year's worth of data of a live account, me making a shit ton of money, yes, then I would be feeling better for myself doing shit like that. But there's people like they're getting a payout and they're calling themselves consistent. Like, that's just a freaking joke, dude. And people listen to that and they get a ton of views, and I'm a little bit disgusted by that shit. I just don't want to go that route. I feel myself more and more like I used to watch a lot of other people. Lately, I really feel myself not looking too much at other traders, what they're doing, even though whatever they're doing, I just need to do my own thing, really. Like, ES is still stuck between that first upper deviation and VWAP itself. So unless we get a clear breakout on ES, for example, I don't want to be trading something trending wise. It's the same on NQ. It's just way more slow and choppy. If you look at a higher time frame, you get the 15-minute initial balance. It's more obvious like this, right? It's going nowhere at this point in time. I'm better off waiting for price to retest one of those levels and see what happens. Do we regain, trade towards the other side, or do we fail and reject? But pushing buttons inside of here is probably for me not a good thing. Got a small scalp though. 34 points. Damn, thank you. That's what I look forward to every day. Then she opens up and freaking chops everyone to bits. Yeah, this is super annoying. And we got free speakers after lunch too, like the whole freaking day. It's the top of the hour here. Come on, sir, do your thing. Start speaking. Do it. There's literally nothing to do for me, just to wait.
Deep voice on the mic, eyes on the screen. Monday build a Friday close, living in the green. Yeah. Yeah. Monday morning print, first tick, feel the heat. Reading order flow like scripture, every footprint speaks. Bitter ass dancing, naked tape on repeat. I follow market order, sniff liquidity in the street. Limit lines get tested, stops gather like sheep. I ride the momentum, never chase, never leap. Position size tight, wrist small, edge steep. Macro whispers low, but my flow runs deep. I read the tape all week, Monday to Friday grind. Orderflow in my veins, market
Still, he is gravitating between those bands.
ride the NASDAQ futures, let the footprint unwind. Open the close, follow the flow.
So it's very likely for his NQ probably do the same thing.
Profile forms,
Get to the VWAP here.
shifts, iceberg prints. I keep a poker face, fade the noise, hunt the stop capture. Hidden space, volume clusters, tell the truth. I move with patient pace, gaps in the morning, swing into the midday.
Maybe you should just watch them side by side.
I know where they hunt, where the weak bids break. Confidence, the currency in chaos. I watch the book breathing.
And then just trade NQ.
Liquidity like ocean tide. I surf on order side. No prediction, just responds where the money hides. Monday to Friday discipline. Let the tape decide. I read the tape all week. Monday to Friday grind. Order flow in my veins. Market rhythm in my mind.
Dude, you're late.
Ride the NASDAQ future.
Go, go, go. Start speaking.
Open the close. Follow the flow. Profits design. Thursday heats. Options gamma talking in the spread. Stop run sweep the weak hands. I'm calm. I'm ahead. Friday flex. Week score written in the thread. Lock the games. Trim the size. Pack the skill in my head. Charts don't lie. Just translate the orders they blend.
Look how ES is more volatile than NQ. It's crazy. It should be the other way around, in my opinion. Apparently not.
Muscle patience is the trick. Follow the flow. Trust the tape. Watch the profits stick. I read the tape all week. Monday to Friday grind. Order flow in my veins. Market rhythm in my mind. Ride the NASDAQ futures. Let the footprint unwind. Open the close. Follow the flow. Profits design. Friday. Bell rings. P&L sings. System in control. Deep male voice fades out. Order flow. Carved in stone.
Yeah, oh Lord, a million no less. Try to throw me in the water, put the devil on my breath, but I
Will
rise
come
for
to
the
order.
50 million
Without
time.
objection,
You
the
ain't
chair is
never
authorized to
seen
declare a
stars.
recess of the
At the sky, hold up. Oh Lord, a million no less. Try to throw me in the
annual monetary
Finally.
policy report. Without objection, all members will have 5 legislative days.
This is gonna be a long
Extraneous materials to the chair for inclusion in the record.
testifier,
I now
whatever.
recognize myself for a
on my neck.
Fuck.
Flex hard. Off the check next week. Broke as fuck. Fuck it.
Not a fan. I'm not a fan.
Ball. Big time. Mid. Major. Old. Favors. 40 acres. And some stocks. Fuck up. Boss. Lessons. Me. Money. Tree. Looking. Handsome. As it should. Niggas talking like whatever. I don't conversate never. They ain't put it together. They ain't quite on schedule. They ain't even get the memo. I need hoes in a limo. Perrier with the Dom, Cartier with the arms, gold plated with the charms, looking like $1 million. Hall of Fame with the honors. You ain't fucking with me honestly. No, tryna be at where my dreams be. Yeah, yeah. Set the whole world on fire and tell them God bless. Yeah.
This is really not an ideal market environment for me.
No peace when I rest. Whoa, doing something familiar. I'm studying like I'm 24 carats. 24 hours piling on my 10 toes. 2400, toss it on the benzo. Big ballin' like LaVar. 100 grand, I'm a star. Give a fuck how you feel. I got real deal appeal, yeah. I am going with the C on me and Saki with the real. This a picture in
Kinda want to short here, to be honest.
and your function with the pole.
Not gonna do it.
In the open, they complain about the contact. AJ Life and IMAX, 4K with the visuals. 20 layers, nothing minimal. 20 layers, nothing minimal. 100 grand, need a literal. 100 time niggas try to play me. Turns out they all did it wrongs. Think about it, ain't too hard. Only tell you what you need to know. Revenge always come twofold. I just hope I get it last. Oh Lord, a million no less.
did confirm lower. This could be a fake out too, obviously. Just don't like how NQ is moving at the moment. It's like really sluggish as fuck. Shorting the bottom. Nice.
Pre-market scan, I'm locked in the zone. Levels get drawn while the weak stay at home. Orderflow speaks in the language I know. Deep charts whisper where the big money flows. Tick by tick, I read between the lines.
Looking for our protection level, since it's a 95% hit rate in the session. Just don't like where he has his positions.
Money moves silent when the trap gets sprung. Liquidity pools where the sharks are feed. Dom shows the pain, I can smell the greed. Give my exposure like a chessboard game. Checkmate moves when the VIX goes insane. Tick tock, market clock never lies. Bit ass spread, tell me who's gonna die.
If we hit fear up, I'm going break even. Probably should already go break even. This could snap hard back up.
Nasdaq futures like a loaded gun. Live on YouTube, see the algos run. Money moves silent when the trap gets sprung. Stream goes dark, but the place stay lit. Morning calls, bet I'm
Yeah, it's fine.
unit flow with traders with. Charts don't lie, I just follow the script.
Like he is really hovering. POC, prior POC, VWAP, pivot points, opening range low. Too many reasons for this to bounce and pull and queue with it. Let's see if I can maybe, or maybe not. Let me go to a lower time frame here. I'm getting a little bit annoyed. That target is way too close right now. Still lower lows, lower highs. Target is just way too close right here. Yes, looks like it's falling though. Under those levels, it's gotta go right here, right now. A little fake out, perhaps.
Yo, hey, lately been feeling myself too hard to be sad when I take a good look at my pockets. Really been stacking this paper. Funny thing is, young nigga just getting it started. Homie, you can ask around. Niggas gon' say this how I get down. I don't lack for a thing for the bread, I'm a pound.
Not the biggest fan, but I don't need to be a fan. Kind of swept the price swing high here. Trap him long or trap me short. It kind of looks like a bottom information though. At VWAP, it's really not ideal. This is me anticipating we definitely don't need to give it that much room. Come on, buddy, 95% hit rate. Let's go. Struggling hard. It's that VWAP though. Just don't like the area. I really don't like the area. Classic. Classic Nasdaq. Classic me. Stop moving that goddamn stop. It's usually like one freaking candle always. Like one candle does that. Now that level got hit. See, we got profile wise, prior POC, which would be ideal because then we would gravitate towards the lower side of that deviation. Damn, E is dumping hard. Give me an entry, Nasdaq. Don't you do me like that. God, man. How did I manage to fuck that up? Kind of want to have a freaking ES chart closer because this shit is. Be wrong quick. I might get stopped out here. Might look for another entry higher. if she said so.
Friday close, screens go dim. Another week, another one.
He is struggling.
Lock the stream,
Overnight POC here.
deep base fade. Count the profit and
She's gotta go, go, go.
Hey, Gino, you going dumb.
The candles are tradable. Just need to stop moving the stock.
I'm going dumb. I'm trying to live it and stunt.
Bouncing on the overnight POC at the moment here. He is showing some strength. Got a dump. Right here, right now.
Trying to build sound, no bricks. All I do is flip these beats, giving them smoke like whiz. All about the green like weed, and I want it blue like cheese. Spend a couple G's on my G's.
Looks like it wants somewhat higher first.
Gotta get him high and fixed. You know how I do this shit. Still in the hood like bumps.
Just look for a re-entry if she stops me out. Just want to be in the move. Yeah.
I'm just glad to be alive another day under the sun. You can die young where I'm from. You can get lost where I'm from.
Guess she might stop me out and just still go. Remove this for a second. Just gotta be careful I don't chase too much here.
I'm going dumb. I'm trying to live it and stunt. Get anything that I want whenever I want. It's okay to be broke. It's not okay to be a bum. Gotta move up. I never front. I keep it 100, hun. Do it for fun, man. I do it for fun. If they went left, I ain't playing fair. Came from the bottom, I ain't staying here. God got me, that's my plan here. Broke, but I drip like the rain here. Smooth like butter, so I love that bread. M.O.B. I leave 'em on red. Go ahead, then I go get hit. P.I.M.P. I know what I said. I'm going dumb, I'm going stupid. Music and drugs is the same, get them using. You wanna make a killing, then execute it. Wanna make a million, no excuses.
Yeah, ES did his value rotation already. And freaking ES is better to trade than freaking NQ. Are we gonna be done with it in Q? Is that gonna be a thing?
Do it for fun, man, I do it for fun.
It could be, could be.
pre-market whispers, screens glowing low. Nasdaq futures gap down, watch the pressure grow. Fingers over cold, over keys that seal the fate. Will the gap hold steady or seal the bulls late?
It's freaking annoying because I'm looking for
Algorithms whisper, heavy silence.
a value rotation like to the lows here, to that POC at first and then the low. ES already did that. It's already bouncing, which makes apparently NQ not complete that move, which is a bit frustrating to see.
Futures bleeding red. Level who's a battlefield, order ship like sand. Bears pressing hard, trying to crush the promised land. Candle wicks like blood trails, painting fear and doubt. Every tick a heartbeat, trying to find a way out. Sweat on the brow, the tension cuts the air. Watching gamma flip, beyond the charts and where the algos start to panic or the humans take control. It's negative pressure, digging deep into the soul. Gap down on the open, futures bleeding red. Will they trap us in a hole, lead a gamma dead? Or the bulls gon' rally, push the price back high. Close the gap, make a play, touch a bleeding sky. This game's a chess match, play with bullets in the dark. One wrong move, margin call, leaves a final mark. Gap down on the open, futures bleeding red. The clock keeps ticking, pressure builds.
Like ES already basically tapped the high and the low, the whole rotation. NQ didn't. I was anticipating someone to do the same. So ES already bouncing from the lows here. I'm going to be watching ES way more closely from now on back. NQ is so slow today, man.
Monday morning, screens glow cold. Nasdaq opens, stories unfold. Orderflow charts, the truth they hold.
Trap him. Someone's gonna get trapped.
Delta pressure building heat. Violent spies like heart attacks beat this concrete jungle. Take a seat with fortune made to face defeat. From the hideout, watch your tape. Monday to Friday, no escape. Nowhere. Volume profile, shade my face. Yeah. Option screaming, seal the gate.
Nice. Dude, this market, dude. This market. Freaking ES, man. It's like moving way better. Like I'm watching ES. Where's my fucking chart? Where is that? Like I was just watching ES here, so I put in probably some div, still showing strength, so I was going long on NQ because I saw this on ES. I feel like this one is more tradable than NQ at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This one was a classic me. Should take the stop. Like where price went to, the trade was not invalidated. I make this mistake a lot. This is one of my weaknesses. One of many. A 50-minute IB is still trying to reject. Bro, can I just get $30, bro? Bro. We can do something else though. We can do something else. Just give me a minute. Well, maybe do a giveaway. How about them apples? So Luffy, I'm not sure if you're still here, but opening range from ES. Just this 1 minute range shows very clear that we are not going anywhere. NQ is somewhat more out of balance to the downside, but it's not moving that much. Like I also lowered my time frame, which is really not a good thing to do. Maybe I should take the $1,000 and go. It's probably not a bad thing. Huh?
Monday lights up the screen again. Numbers dance in the neon glow. Loading up the charts so fast. Watching where the big trades go. Gamma exposure flashing red. Orderflow like a tidal wave. Gex spot hums its silence.
Back inside, probably rotates back to the high side. This level, dude. This level. 95% hit rate. Which was basically move from here to, I think it was right here. And I still managed to fuck that up. Let's keep the freaking stop where it is. I have to get smart with it and reduce my risk as much as possible for the NASDAQ to rip my sim contract and then play out. Then chase a move and get stopped out. So turning a winning idea into a loser because you fucked that up and now you still want to be in the move. That's the thing. Jesus. Bro, chill. My candles are going ham. Do I go long? This would be right here. Dude, this market, dude. Right now, task forces are in discovery mode. What does that even mean, dude? And we got Trump doing shit in half an hour. And we got more Fed speakers for the rest of the day. Take the bag and run. Perhaps. Yeah, VWAP has been guiding it beautiful. Still between those first deviations here though. Just not a fan of those Fed speakers. Also, like NQ hasn't even traded towards the high of the overnight or the low, even though this is a news high. Just shows that it's not really an interesting day to trade at the moment. I mean, at least for like looking for continuation plays. Or ES breaks out right here, right now. Still just in value from the other day. So you got value high, value area low, and the POC. Balance much. And then every time she trades above or below, that's the failed auction where you want to buy or sell at the moment. She's trying though, but I think it's more likely for it to stay range bound. Sadly enough. Just need to send this one to a friend. Oh. Need to do something real quick. Yeah, so this is a very easy way for me to get trapped to the long side. Because then my assisted algo will go flashing all kind of colors and making a lot of sounds. And we are really not trending much. Even though we're on NQ, we're basically rejecting value from the other day, which is not looking bad. But at the same time, you want to see continuation towards that overnight higher. Otherwise, you're just fighting a wall, or I'm fighting a wall. I also kind of lowered my freaking tick frame. Something I should not be really doing. Let's see, I kind of want to see. kind of don't want to see what I'm seeing right here on ES. Like ES on that move pushed above that first deviation. If it could respect this and create new highs, I might be looking for something after that. Otherwise, just trade back to inside the range, which is probably way more likely to do. Like ES has been moving way better. Like even on my lower tick frame, I mean, it doesn't matter what time frame you're looking at, the volume stays the same. But I like this speed way more than what's going on right here. It's just way too slow for me. Buyers dropped hard here. This kind of was a delta div creating a new high. Not able to create a new high on delta at the top side of the range. I might just take my small bag for the day, dude. I just need a green day too. It's been rough lately. Trading M&Q definitely saves my butt because these candles are just huge, dude. Back in range. I think I'm gonna do the smart thing and just call it. This RTH profile inside of that overnight range. After 90 minutes, not able to trade to each one side of the overnight. It's just not ideal. Yesterday ES was doing just that until the lunchtime. We were just doing trading inside of that overnight range, which usually means it's very tight, range bound, not going anywhere. Even though we're basically doing the same thing today. Overnight session was a little bit bigger due to the news spike, but even then, there's just no direction. Value so went the same. Got ES, got the value from the other day. We're finding balance here. Price is just going violently up and down. Same thing on Nasdaq. Somewhat more bullish, but it's not going anywhere. It's not going towards the overnight range, high or low. We're not shifting value that much. I'm thinking to take my $1,000 and run. with those fit speakers. I don't want any part of it. That's it. I'll see you on tomorrow. Don't overtrade today. Come back tomorrow. Peace.